How do you record in Logic Pro? What are the different connections you make in order to bring the signal into your DAW? So in today's video, we're going to learn about how to make the connections from your mic to your interface and to your DAW, how to set input and output levels in your DAW, and finally how to record. I'm Florina Jain, otherwise known as Flow of Music. And if you are somebody who likes music production and like all the process involved in it, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and you'll be getting videos weekly. So let's get started. Okay, in this first section, I'm going to show you regarding all the connections that you need to make in order to get your input inside the DAW. I'm just going to flip the camera right now. So this is my condenser mic. This is Scarlett Studio and I have connected this through an XLR cable. So the input is over here and the output is given to my interface, okay? So this is the area where I plug in the other part of my XLR cable. Scarlett Studio has to be powered by a phantom power, alright? So you need to power it up in order to give it that signal. So the phantom power knob for this particular input is this, 48 volts. So you need to click that on, and this is the gain knob for the mic. This is the monitor knob, okay? We'll deal about this later on. This is my output. So I have connected my headphones through this particular output. So I can turn this up and down and I can change the volume. So I need to click this. Then I need to increase this. So I usually keep it around 3 o'clock like that. So when this is done, it means your mic is ready to record. So just don't forget, this is the gain knob and this is the monitor knob. From the interface to the laptop, it is connected through this. Let me show it to you. So if you see over here, I have connected by using a USB-C port, and from here it gets connected through this to my laptop, okay? These are the connections that are happening around my studio. Now let us go into Logic Pro and learn how to choose the input and the output and all those sorts of things. So in order to go to your preference where you have the input and the output, you need to click Command and Comma, okay? So once you do that, this screen pops up and you have the output device and the input device. So my input device is Scarlett Solo USB. And right now, my output device is screen recorded with audio because I'm doing this video and I'm recording my screen as well. But what happens is that I'm also getting an output through the Scarlett Solo USB interface only. So input is also the interface, output is also the interface, meaning this is my headphones. You saw that it was connected to the monitor jack, right? So my input is through the mic that is connected to the interface, and the output is also from the interface where I have connected the headphones, alright? If you want to record, always maintain your buffer size somewhere low. So something between 32, 64 or 128. This basically doesn't give you latency while recording. While mixing and mastering, you can increase it and doesn't have a problem. But while recording, just make sure you have some low buffer size in order to prevent latency. And now what we need to do is set our input to this particular track. So I already have an audio track over here. So in order to choose the input, because in Scarlett Solo, what I have has two inputs. One is for mic and the other is for instrument, right? You saw another jack, right? So since I have connected a mic, my input is 1. I can just go over here to this channel strip and you can see input 1, right? Suppose I have, connected an electric guitar. In that case, I need to select the input 2. Right now, it's already selected to input 1, so that is fine. We're going to check if the signal is coming in, okay? So first of all, what I'm going to do is put in my phantom power and raise the gain knob till about 3 o'clock. Second, I'm going to keep my monitor knob around 12 o'clock. Okay, so later on, if I want to increase or decrease it, I can do that. Now, you need to enable certain things over here. So what I'm going to do is press this R over here. So what happens is when I press the letter R, see there's a green level of signal coming in, which means the input is coming through the DAW, meaning there's an input going through this mic and I'm able to get it through this. Now, apart from that, what you also need to do is switch on this input monitoring. So what input monitoring does is you will be able to listen to whatever you're recording. Okay, that's the main part. So switch both of these on. Before you begin to actually record your project, what you need to do is do a sound check. So what I mean by sound check is not, going to the mic and just saying, check, check, check. Not that. That's for live events. What I'm meaning by sound check is you need to do a demo check where you actually sing the entire song, okay, with the actual loudness that you might sing. And when you do that, the engineer will be able to set levels. So you need to at least keep around a -6 dB headroom while you're recording, okay? So for example, if you look at the screen, now when I'm talking, see the maximum amount of signal coming in is -1. Now when I talk, the maximum amount of signal is -14, right? So that is the peak volume with which it's coming in. So the amount of level you need to leave for the mixing and mastering and all the other stuff is around -6 dB. So to check all that, you need to give a sound check similar to the way you're going to record. If you do something softer than the way you sing, then that might give wrong details, right? So that's the only thing. So let me just do a sound check, and based on the sound check, I might increase or decrease the gain knob in my interface. This is just a demo one, okay? So now I'm over here and I'm checking, and the maximum signal comes up to -7, which is fine. So this is the place where I'll be singing, and I just feel like I want more volume on my headphones, so I'm just going to increase the monitor knob. So as I increase the monitor knob, I'll be able to hear myself better. But that doesn't mean I'm increasing the gain. I'm only increasing the level of my playback. Okay, I'm not increasing the gain. So now let's just try to record something. In order to record, you need to press the letter R on your keyboard. And if you have enabled this 1, 2, 3, 4 button over here, it means you get a 1, 2, 3, 4 cue. After that, you can start recording. This is a demo recording that I'm trying to do for this particular video. So let's just listen to it. This is a demo recording that I'm trying to do for this particular video. Now let's go a little bit further and see how we can record when we also have a track that we want to listen to. So definitely when you throw a piano inside, you will be able to hear it, okay? So now you need to have your vocal levels in such a way that these don't overpower, right? So you need to adjust accordingly. So that's why you do a demo check. So let's just keep trying. So my levels are fine. So let's just try to record something and we'll see how it turns out, okay? Okay, that was just some random singing, but you got the point, right? So I have a track running behind, okay, but the record enable button is not turned on for that because I just want to record it here, right? So once I finish recording, what do you do after that? So let's say I'm doing 2-3 takes. Let's say I'm doing like, this one, and then I have a harmony coming in and all those stuff. What I usually do is add multiple audio tracks. So I'm just gonna add around, let's say 10 audio tracks. But this will be my main recording track, okay? So for namesake, let's just put this. And once I finish recording, I'll just put it down. And if I want to do something else, I'll just play it over here, record on this and drop it again. So let's just try it again. Okay, so I can just bring it down like that. So as I have more layers for a particular section, I can just record it in that one track, bring it down just like this, okay? So it'll be a hassle-free job as well. Sometimes I also add a bit of reverb to my track. So let's say I just want tiny bit of reverb. I can just put a bus like that, put a reverb, chroma verb or something. Usually I choose a vocal plate, increase the amount of sends inside it. Now when you listen to it, you will have a recording with reverb, okay? Later on, if you want, you can remove it. But for the comfort of the singer, if you want, you can just do that as well. So this is how you can record your tracks in Logic Pro, and these are all the settings that you need to do and all the connections that you need to do in order to record. If you have any questions, comment below. So I hope this video was useful. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to see more videos related to this. Keep making music, and I'll see you guys in another video.